Sting's been making a name for himself ever since he showed up, but tonight he looks to prove that he's not only the future, but that he's the right now, too. The power, speed, and agility that this man has put into one complete package is just awe-inspiring, King.
Yeah, you're right. This young man given the daunting task of trying to defeat Ric Flair.
The five-time World Heavyweight Champion looks incredibly confident, as always, heading into this all-important title defense, King.
Of course he's confident, Cole. Ric Flair is undoubtedly the wrestler.
Introducing now, the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 260 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sting! And now, the world's heavyweight champion, 5 times over. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
One thing I'd like to point out is this match will have a special time limit of 45 minutes or one fall, King.
Yeah.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. Oh, big DDT.
And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Oh, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out!
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
Bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Sting is going up.
No!
The sacrifice you must be willing to take to compete in the big leagues in the WWE is unreal.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
6.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
Wow, what power.
Sting has dominated as of late, and from the way it looks, this might not stop. You're not going to win many matches out there.
Since it's not a false count anywhere match, I'd have to agree with you. The back region taking the brunt of the punishment here.
The Stinger certainly believes in himself. And why shouldn't he? He's a legend. He wasted too much time on that one. Look out!
What makes a man even want to take a gamble like that, King?
How should I know? I'm scared of heights. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. He's showing no signs of letting up.
Look at Sting making his moves.
And down he goes.
Oh, man, and I can guarantee he'll think twice about doing that again.
And he just found out that's not the place you want to be.
Not ever, never. He wasted too much time on that one. Well, it looks like a visit to the chiropractor's office will be in order after this one.
Sting gonna look to put him away. Submission move coming. The Scorpion Deathlock. It's locked in.
Oh, nothing to do.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
And look at Sting he's coming out strong. There's the Stinger splash in the corner.
Flair's in big trouble, but you know what? There's not much time left in this match.
Yeah, the clock ticking down as Sting is going to set up Flair for the Scorpion Deathlock, and he's got it clinched in. Is Flair going to tap out middle of the ring?
This is amazing. Flair is going to lose. We're going to have a new champion.
Yeah, but Kane, look at the time. Is Flair going to tap out? The referee calls for the bell. Did Flair tap?
I can't tell. What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has secured the decisions from our judges, and they read as follows. Our first of 3 judges has scored the match for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Our second of 3 judges has scored the match for Sting. Our third and final judge has scored this match a draw. Therefore, still heavyweight champion of the world, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Flair is still the champion, but Sting has nothing to be ashamed of.